Welcome to the channel, everybody. I'm excited to take you on a journey to Germany, a land of rich history, vibrant culture, and breathtaking landscapes. We're going to explore 15 incredible experiences that should be on every traveler's bucket list for 2024. From iconic landmarks to hidden gems, Germany has something for everyone. Whether you're a history buff, a nature enthusiast, or a foodie, you're bound to be captivated by this amazing country. Over the next few episodes, we'll be your guide, sharing practical tips and insights to help you plan your own unforgettable German adventure. So, pack your bags, grab your walking shoes, and get ready to experience the best of Germany. Our first stop takes us to the heart of Berlin, the Brandenburg Gate. This iconic monument has stood for centuries, witnessing some of Germany's most pivotal moments. Built in the late 18th century, the Brandenburg Gate was once a symbol of Prussian power. But it's more than just an archway. It's a symbol of resilience, having been a silent witness to the tumultuous events of the 20th century, including the division of Berlin during the Cold War. Today, the Brandenburg Gate stands as a symbol of German reunification and a reminder of the country's hard-won unity. As you stand before this majestic structure, take a moment to reflect on the weight of history that it represents. Imagine the parades, the protests, and the celebrations that have unfolded right here. It's a powerful experience that connects you to the very soul of Berlin. Next, we journey to the Bavarian Alps to discover a real-life fairy tale castle, Neuschwanstein. Perched high on a rugged cliff, this whimsical castle seems straight out of a storybook. King Ludwig II, known as the Fairy Tale King, built Neuschwanstein in the 19th century as a tribute to the operas of Richard Wagner. The castle's dreamy turrets and romantic setting have inspired countless artists and dreamers, including Walt Disney, who used it as inspiration for Sleeping Beauty's castle. As you wander through the opulent rooms and gaze out over the surrounding forests and lakes, you'll be transported to a world of fantasy and enchantment. Be sure to take the time to explore the surrounding trails for breathtaking views of the castle from afar. Neuschwanstein is a testament to the power of imagination and a must-see for anyone traveling to Bavaria. The Berlin Wall. For nearly 3 decades, it stood as a stark symbol of division, a concrete curtain splitting a city and a continent. Today, while much of it is gone, the memory of the wall and what it represents remains a powerful reminder of the human cost of tyranny. Visiting the Berlin Wall Memorial is a deeply moving experience. You can walk along preserved sections of the wall, seeing the graffiti left by those who yearn for freedom. The memorial also documents the stories of those who tried to escape across the wall, their ingenuity and bravery in the face of danger. The Documentation Center, with its exhibitions and first-hand accounts, provides a chillingly real insight into life in a divided city. It's a sobering reminder of the fragility of freedom and the human spirit's enduring hope for unity. While the wall may be gone, its legacy lives on, a testament to the triumph of hope over division. Get ready to raise a stein. Oktoberfest in Munich isn't just the world's largest beer festival, it's a celebration of Bavarian culture in all its hearty, boisterous glory. Imagine a sea of people, decked out in lederhosen and dirndls, gathered in massive beer tents, overflowing with laughter, singing, and the clinking of glasses. The air is thick with the aroma of roasted meats, freshly baked pretzels, and of course, that famous Oktoberfest beer. Speaking of which, did you know that only beer brewed within the city limits of Munich can be served at Oktoberfest? And it's not just about the beer. Oktoberfest is a family affair with carnival rides, games, and parades that bring out the child in everyone. It's a chance to immerse yourself in Bavarian traditions, from the music and dancing to the warm hospitality that flows as freely as the beer. So come with an empty stomach, a thirst for adventure, and get ready to experience the infectious energy of Oktoberfest. The Rhine River, flowing through the heart of Germany, is more than just a waterway. It's a journey through history, legend, and breathtaking scenery. Imagine gliding past rolling hills, blanketed in vineyards, crowned with storybook castles that seem to rise straight out of the water. A Rhine River cruise is like stepping into a fairy tale. Each bend in the river reveals another picture-perfect scene, from charming medieval towns to towering fortresses that whisper tales of knights and emperors. Keep your camera ready because you'll want to capture every moment of this scenic journey. Along the way, you can disembark and explore historic cities like Koblenz, where the Rhine and Moselle rivers meet, or Rüdesheim, famous for its Drosselgasse, a narrow lane lined with taverns and wine cellars. Whether you choose a romantic cruise, a leisurely day trip, or a multi-day adventure, the Rhine River promises an unforgettable experience. Now let's dive into the heart of German folklore and fairy tales, the Black Forest. This region in southwestern Germany is a place of enchanting woods, charming villages, and traditions that run deep. Imagine yourself walking through dense forests of fir and spruce trees, sunlight barely breaking through the canopy. The Black Forest isn't just about scenery, it's about experiencing the local culture. Try the region's famous Black Forest cake, a decadent treat with layers of chocolate sponge cake, cherries, and whipped cream. And keep an eye out for those charming cuckoo clocks, a true icon of the Black Forest. For the adventurous, the Black Forest offers miles of hiking trails, from leisurely walks to challenging climbs. Explore the Triberg Waterfalls, one of Germany's highest waterfalls, cascading down granite steps. And don't forget to visit the open-air museum, Volksbauernhof, to experience what life was like in a traditional Black Forest farmhouse centuries ago. Next stop, Cologne, home to one of Germany's most iconic landmarks, the Cologne Cathedral. This towering Gothic masterpiece dominates the city skyline, a testament to the ambition and artistry of medieval builders. Stepping inside is an awe-inspiring experience. The soaring vaulted ceilings, intricate stained glass windows, and sheer scale of the place will leave you humbled. Take your time to wander through the cathedral, taking in the details. Look for the Shrine of the Three Kings, said to hold the relics of the biblical Magi, and don't miss the chance to climb the South Tower for panoramic views over Cologne. Construction of the Cologne Cathedral began in the 13th century, but wasn't completed until the 19th century. This makes it a fascinating blend of architectural styles, reflecting the changing tastes and technologies across centuries. Today, it stands as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a reminder of the enduring power of faith and human ingenuity. Get ready for a journey back in time along Germany's romantic road. This scenic route winds its way through Bavaria, showcasing fairy tale castles, charming medieval towns, and rolling hills. It's a trip best enjoyed at a leisurely pace, savoring the beauty and history of each stop along the way. Start in Würzburg with its impressive Residence Palace, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Then make your way to Rothenburg, Ob der Tauber, a perfectly preserved medieval town that feels like it's straight out of a storybook. Walk the old city walls, explore the charming shops, and enjoy a meal in the market square. Further down the road, don't miss the majestic Neuschwanstein Castle, the inspiration for Disney's Sleeping Beauty Castle. Continue on to the walled city of Dinkelsbühl, another well-preserved gem with cobbled streets and half-timbered houses. The romantic road is truly a journey through time, showcasing the best of Bavaria's charm and history. Now, for you adventurous souls, a trip to Germany wouldn't be complete without experiencing the majestic Zugspitze. Towering at nearly 10,000 feet, it's Germany's highest peak, and let me tell you, the views are just breathtaking. You can reach the summit by a scenic cogwheel train ride, or if you're feeling ambitious, hike one of the trails. Imagine yourself ascending through alpine meadows, breathing in that fresh mountain air. Once you're at the top, it's like stepping into another world. From up there, you can see for miles in every direction. over the German and Austrian Alps. There's a restaurant where you can enjoy a hearty German meal and just soak it all in. Whether you're a hiker, a nature lover, or just looking for incredible views, the Zugspitze is an experience you won't forget. A visit to Dachau concentration camp memorial site is a deeply moving and essential experience when you're in Germany. It's not about sensationalizing the past, but about understanding the horrors of the Nazi regime and honoring the memory of those who suffered and perished here. Dachau was one of the first concentration camps established by the Nazis, and it served as a model for others. Walking through the preserved barracks, the crematorium, and the museum, you'll gain a profound understanding of the camp's history and the impact it had on countless lives. It's a somber experience, there's no doubt about that, but it's important to remember that these sites exist not to dwell on the past, but to learn from it. It's a powerful reminder of the importance of tolerance, compassion, and standing up against injustice in all its forms. If you're lucky enough to be in Germany during the Christmas season, you're in for a real treat. From late November through December, cities and towns all across the country transform into magical wonderlands with their traditional Christmas markets. Imagine strolling through charming squares, the air filled with the aroma of roasted chestnuts, gingerbread, and glühwein, that delicious spiced wine that'll warm you right up. You'll find stalls overflowing with handcrafted ornaments, toys, and unique gifts. Perfect for those special souvenirs. Each market has its own unique charm, from the historic markets in Nuremberg and Dresden to the romantic markets along the Rhine River. It's a chance to soak up the festive spirit, enjoy some traditional German Christmas treats, and maybe even find that perfect gift for someone special back home. If you're looking for a unique experience in Germany, check out Miniatur Wunderland in Hamburg. This isn't your average model train set. It's the world's largest model railway exhibition. Imagine entire miniature worlds crafted with incredible detail. You'll see bustling cities, countryside scenes, and a working airport. Look for quirky details, like a couple picnicking or hot air balloons. It's a must-see for all ages, sure to leave you feeling like a kid again. Just outside of Berlin, you'll find the charming city of Postdam, home to the magnificent Sanssouci Palace. This 18th century masterpiece was the summer residence of Frederick the Great, reflecting his lavish tastes and love of art and architecture. Sanssouci, meaning without worries in French, was Frederick's escape from court life. The real highlight is its sprawling gardens, designed in the French Baroque style with manicured lawns, fountains, and colorful flower beds. Don't miss the charming Chinese tea house. Visiting Sanssouci Palace is like stepping back in time to the golden age of Prussia. For music lovers, a trip to Berlin isn't complete without experiencing the legendary Berlin Philharmonic. This world-renowned orchestra has been moving audiences for over a century. Settle into your plush velvet seat in the iconic Philharmonic concert hall. The air crackles with anticipation as the lights dim and the conductor raises his baton. From the first note, you'll be swept away by the power and emotion of the music. It's an experience you won't soon forget. Witness musical mastery firsthand in a stunning setting. Let the music wash over you and enjoy the atmosphere. It's a truly special experience. Alright folks, let's shift gears now and head over to Stuttgart, the home of Mercedes-Benz. The Mercedes-Benz Museum is a fascinating journey through the history of the automobile. This architectural marvel houses over 160 vehicles, from the first automobiles to futuristic concept cars. See how Mercedes-Benz has shaped the automotive industry with its innovations and iconic designs. The museum features interactive exhibits that let you experience the evolution of technology firsthand. You can even hop in a simulator and take a classic car for a virtual spin. Before you leave, check out the museum shop and cafe for souvenirs or a caffeine fix. Well, there you have it, folks. From the historic Brandenburg Gate to the melodic halls of the Berlin Philharmonic, we've explored 15 of the best things to do in Germany. Remember, this is just a starting point. Germany is a country overflowing with rich history, stunning landscapes, and vibrant culture. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed our list of the best things to do in Germany in 2024. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel tips and guides. See you in the next video.